Hello there, and welcome to my house. Glad you could make it. I had an excellent time at last week's dinner with you. You look great. Yeah. You tied that tie perfectly. I can tell you've been practicing in the mirror. Good. So, come in. I had a really amazing time with you. And you're a really special person. But I could tell as the dinner went on that nobody's ever really sat you down and showed you how to be a true gentleman. Am I right? Yeah. So I thought I'd invite you to my place in a safe environment and give you some pointers. How does that sound? Okay. Good. Don't worry. I'm not going to make fun of you. All that much. This is mostly so when I take you out again, you can feel comfortable and confident and like the handsome man you are. Sound good? Good boy. So, first things first, stop. Don't try to sit down yet. You either wait for your host to sit down, or like this, I'm going to pull the chair out for you. Go ahead and sit. Attaboy. Then another thing, it's not your fault. I'm sure nobody's ever pointed it out to you, but you're slouching. So I'm going to put my hand on your back and straighten up. Good. Straighten out those shoulders. That's a boy. Yeah, like that. You don't have to feel rigid, but you should train yourself to default to this upright, squared-shouldered position. I promise you, if you get the basics of your posture down, then everything else flows quite naturally. You'll project a handsome, confident, masculine attitude that will be infectious and attractive to the people around you. Yeah, most importantly, me. Attaboy. All right. First things first, you see that napkin on the plate in front of you? Yeah. Just take it, place it on your lap. Don't even think about it. There's no special way. If your mouth or fingers get dirty, use it to wipe them off, and that's that. Just make sure to never ever tuck it into your shirt. I know you wouldn't. You're not that ridiculous, boy. Now it comes to table settings, which I know can be a little bit confusing, but it's really pretty simple. So, your glasses for water, wine, and other drinks are always going to be on your right side. Yeah. So don't go drinking out of mine. Yours are on the right. Attaboy. Also, they may ask you sparkling, still, or tap water. And tap is obvious. Still is usually some kind of fancy bottled water that you have to pay for. And sparkling is usually like a mineral water that, again, you have to pay for. When you're with me, pick whatever you want. If you want the fancy water from the bottle imported from France, then it's my pleasure. Now, when it comes to silverware, that's when it can get a little confusing, but it's really not. Essentially, you just work from the outside in. So, if you're served a salad, the salad fork will be the fork that's furthest out. You use that fork and then leave it on your plate when you're done. It's taken away. Then when the entree arrives, you use the next fork in. If you're served a soup, then you use the spoon. One pro tip, especially when we're dining in the nicer restaurants, is that blowing on hot soup is seen as a little bit of a faux pas, so just talk to me. I'll be in the same situation as you, waiting for the soup to cool off enough that we can eat it in a civilized manner. Making sense? Any questions so far? Good boy. And then, of course, you wait until everybody has their food in front of them before you start eating. And there's two different ways that you can hold a knife and fork. There's the American fashion, where you switch back and forth, and then the continental fashion, which is the correct choice in my opinion, and it's what I want you to use, where you keep your fork in the non-dominant hand and the knife in the dominant hand, and you don't switch. You just keep eating in that position. Got it? Technically, both are acceptable, but in my opinion, there's only one right choice. Good boy. Never ever, by the way, chew with your mouth open. You should even know that. Yeah, I know. You're not stupid. You wouldn't be here if I thought you were stupid. Now, if you need to get up from the table, just excuse yourself quietly, politely. Put your napkin on the left side of your plate. If we're eating in a really fancy place, a waiter will even come and fold it back up for you, so you'll find it back in the nice triangle. Yeah, we'll work up to a place like that. Oh, and another thing, before I forget. I've heard your phone buzz a couple times. It really should be on silent. You know, I'm bringing you out and I have my full undivided attention on my boy. You should have it on me. Yeah. You have all day to check your phone, so for the hour you're with me at the table, you're so kind and intelligent and interesting that I want to spend it deep in conversation with you. Yeah. Don't blush. I mean it. You're a really interesting, handsome, intelligent, and very good boy. And I don't take it for granted that you're interested in me and keep coming back. Yeah. I want to show you the world. How does that sound? And I don't want to hear your phone buzzing while I'm doing it. Good boy. No, you really don't have to worry or be nervous. Being a well-turned-out gentleman has actually very little to do with all these little rules that I'm going over. These are just to, help you not be rude to people around you. Naturally, just the way you are makes you attractive and handsome and makes people want to be around you. I knew this the second I laid eyes on you when you walked in my shop. And I know, I'm not so bad looking myself. But I still appreciate you taking the time to spend with me. It's been really special. Yeah. Now, I did make some food, and we can put your new knowledge to the test. No stress. How does that sound? Yeah. I know you're gonna kill it. You're a very good boy, and a handsome gentleman too. Now, shall we?